Hello my friends and welcome to another Twin Snakes Airsoft video. This one is, I am going to be talking a lot more in this one. This is more of a review of the SIG SAUER PROFORCE MCX VIRTUS. It's my opinion on the gun. It was great, the feel of the weapon was fantastic. I won't get into it, I'll let you see some of the gameplay first and then I'll talk a little bit over as we go along. I hope you enjoy. It's at the mill again. Sorry guys, it's my local stomping ground at the minute and I enjoy it so much, they're constantly changing it. So I hope you all enjoy. Please leave that like and subscribe and I'll see you on the next one.
Go on. Friendly's coming through. Lads, be careful.
In the 10. Come in. 10, left side.
So my first pro of the weapon is, it's simple, it's great to fire, and it's very accurate out the box. The hop-up is very sensitive, it's almost precise. One slight click and you're going up, and one slight click you're going back down. I was using 2.5 tracer rounds, Ace Tech ones. They were fantastic, absolutely sound, and that's my first pro of the day, and we'll get on to the next one.
Hit you then, buddy. Good man.
But with every pro there's also cons, and my issue here was it felt like I actually had to fight with the gun to fire. I don't know whether I was using a battery that was quite low. I did charge him, but whether I balanced it correctly I honestly don't know. And it just felt like I was struggling to fire the gun in some instances. I had the perfect shot and then it wouldn't fire, so that's one of my negatives on this.
You alright, mate? Didn't mean get you there if I hurt you then, buddy. Good shot.
Another pro, moving with the weapon was actually fantastic. Usually when I hold an M4 or my Evo or other rifle based AEGs, I usually hold it underneath or at the magwell, but with this one it was actually really nice with me to hold around the actual outer barrel, and it was so easy to manoeuvre. The handling on this weapon, because of the build quality, was amazing. It's probably the best AEG I've had in my hands. Another pro here for you. The actual upper receiver is CNC precision made. It is fantastic. There will be no wobble or anything like that. It is structurally made to take a beat in this gun. For me it's the closest thing to a training weapon I've held in a long time, apart from Systema, and for me it tops that. Yeah. The negatives though is magazine compatibility. I seem to struggle finding a decent mid cap, and including the high caps that I had as well. It just wasn't great at all, apart from its mid cap that fitted like a dream. I've got other mid caps, G&P Frogman, ASG ones, and they all struggled. They were either very tight or very loose. It wasn't great fit at all. So big plus on the CNC precision upper receiver. Down on the mid cap compatibility.
Hey, you know, mate. I hit that guy. I got him, yeah. I hit him anyway.
Another quick pro with a quick pun. Get it? Quick change spring system. Most guns are adopting this feature these days, but this is actually quite neat. It's actually located with a Picatinny back rail, so you can add other stocks on the. Very cool feature. I think it's awesome that this gun has it. It has springs in the box as well. Nice bonus. I randomly start firing my weapon here, and there's a reason why. It goes back to the negative before. I got into some confrontations where the gun wouldn't fire. on semi-auto, yeah, semi-automatic. It felt like I had to fight with the gun again, even after pressing the bolt release, like feeding a new magazine and then hitting it. It still wouldn't fire, so flicking it from auto to semi, it would sometimes fire. I don't know if it was because the battery was dying on me. I honestly don't know. I've not used the weapon enough to know more about the riff itself, but that's what I was doing in this instance.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yellow.
And now the final one, negative cost. Is the MCX Proforce VIRTUS worth the money? Yes and no. It depends where you take the gun. If you go into a CQB arena, no it's not. You're going to get beaten by players who have faster rate of guns at cheaper price, which is going to put you down a little bit. You've spent a small fortune on a gun which you expect out the box to be really, really good in any environment. In a mill sim experience or an outdoor arena, woodland, that type of scenario, this gun is going to be great, but it's still, for the cost, isn't worth it. There's again, going to the Evo, my Evo competes with guns outdoor. My MP7 competes with other guns outdoor. This gun, for me, in a CQB environment, isn't going to compete with them higher rate of fire weapons, even pistols. Not because I struggled with the weapon here and there, simply because it doesn't have that electronic trigger system that it needs, that most guns have, even lower range have. It doesn't have that. It is a PTW, and as good as a PTW is, that's where its downfall is, and that's what you're paying for.
Careful. They've got that down to a T. Yeah, mark it, yeah.
So here's my list, ladies and gents. You're going to think I'm being quite counterintuitive here with one of these points and the points on the negative. This weapon can be used for CQB. This is my own opinion. I don't think it's CQB friendly. I think if you against players who have upgraded weapons or even a faster out-the-box weapon, rate of fire, or especially on the semi-auto, you're going to get beat. This gun, in comparison to the likes of my MP7, which I obviously switched out, I just feel like every time I get in a firefight, I feel like I'm going to lose, especially in CQB. Might be different in the airmail sim, and maybe a couple of upgrades down the road, maybe a tighter barrel. I don't know if it needs one, and that's another thing. It's quite vague on what's actually internal. We all know it's got an Avalon gearbox. We all know that, but we don't know its diameter of its inner barrel. We don't know what other specs. We don't know what the motor is. So that are just a couple of things. So here's my list. This is strictly my opinion only. It's how I felt on the day. I will be using it again. I will potentially be using it again on Saturday when I return to the mill, and hopefully I get better results. Like I said, this is a fantastic bit of kit. Build quality is there. It's absolutely amazing to hold, fire. It's accurate. It's very, very intimidating to hear as well. Just, I don't think, if you want to use this weapon in CQB, my personal opinion, it's more for mill sim, training, that sort of routine, that gameplay. But again, it's all my opinion, guys. You make sure you if you get it yourself, make your own judgments. I'm just doing a review, and that's how I feel. Okay guys, that's the end of the video, or it will be in a second. Hope you all enjoyed, and remember, I'll see you on the next one.